Well, I'm not gonna tell them what the other guy banned. It's a blind ban, right?
Oh well, yeah. You have to. I think how we do it is we have the lower seed or the higher seed, which is um no, the lower player in points, ban first, and then the higher person bans second, and then
Okay.
you tell each other to ban so they don't like play. Obviously.
Okay, the bans are Yap and Forge.
Yep, and Forge. Gotcha. So
Yep.
it's not going to be a targeted Isabel ban coming up from Stormy. A lot of players have been doing this versus Smart Seb. They've been banning his Isabel
That's funny.
because he's one of the like 2 people in the world that play him.
Well, here we go.
We're going to be hopping into game number 1 here, folks. Yep.
Our first map is gonna be
Looks like we're
Rift.
heading back to Rift. Back to Rift. No Yap, no Forge coming out here for both these players, which means that Anders and Desi are available. Stormy, one of these games, more likely than not, is going to opt into that Anders. We'll see if he opts into a Desi. He's not really known as a banished player, but it is very likely. Are into best of 5 series now, going into the semi-finals for the winners bracket. First map going to be on Rift.
Stormy seems confused about the map pick, but I told him I did it right. Pick the right one.
Actually going to be an Andrews
no.
mirror here on Rift.
No.
First of the stream. First in a while, actually, at least that I've casted. This is the first Anders mirror in quite a bit. Anders has been banned for many series. A lot of people think she is the most broken leader in the game, arguably. She's up there for sure, personally, but it's going to be an interesting matchup for sure. It's going to come down to a lot of player micro. Obviously, can't be a leader screw if they're the same leader.
It's very balanced, you could say.
Exactly. They're both broken, so nobody is.
Well, guys, in the red here, this is EOD Spartan Seb playing as Anders. And on the other side, we got also Anders, but this is StormyStyle.
So you can see Stormy actually going into the double marine, double supply pad start. That's his cutter roots influence a little bit there, whereas EOD opted for the Jackrabbit. So a bit of difference in builds already. Yeah, I don't think Stormy... Actually, he did just see it with that marine passing by.
He's
gonna look, probably shoot the sentinels, pop back out. Actually, hasn't shot the sentinels quite yet. Gonna actually converge on it with 2 marines, rather.
Jackrabbit's just gonna
do a bit of damage. It's gonna run for the back mini, but Stormy's already picked up both of his.
Yeah, it's way too late.
Not gonna make the same mistake that Super did and have his back mini get taken. Gonna look to put some more damage on that rabbit. Won't be able to kill it. Looking at EOD, Seb's build. In the meantime, it's gonna be the Armory 5th coming out here. Same for... Actually, Stormy gonna go for the Rax 5th, rather. We'll see if he decides to put the Armory on the Mini instead. No, it's gonna be a double Rax versus the leader for EOD Spartan Seb. So again, a difference in builds here.
It looks like he switched to an Armory himself. It's gonna be...
Oh, he did. Okay,
Rax,
never mind. Never mind.
So,
mind. Bit of indecision coming out from him. It probably is, yes. Yeah. And it's really for that Tech 2 transition. Obviously, if you can get a fight early, you would love to, because you can get every upgrade in the game for cheap. But Anders is really for that Tech 2 transition. You want to build up a pretty big army on Tech 1, hit that Tech 2 transition earlier, get those upgrades, get the rocket launcher, the combat tech, and then just force the fight.
Curious with the snipers. I wonder how deep he's gonna go with that.
I want to say at least 2 or 3. I wouldn't surprise me. Obviously, he's established that he is quite good with the cutter, competent with the cutter, beating Nintendo Hippie Forge, arguably the best leader on Ashes, with the cutter. More Marines coming up here. Actually, the Gen, excuse me, coming out here. I was about to say he was floating a lot of blue for a minute there.
It's gonna be a complete mirror. Just sniper, Spartan Marine versus sniper, Spartan
Yep.
Marine.
3 snipers coming out, yeah. Stormy does have the sniper advantage at the moment, or at least he will once this next one pops out. Yeah, it is out. And he is slightly ahead in pop as well. May come in a factor in this next engagement.
It's all about the Spartan slams, really.
Yeah,
And
truly.
seeing if you can grenade the snipers. I'm a bit weary of him going into this without grenades, to be fair. Actually, both players don't have grenades at the moment.
Spartan being whittled down by these snipers is actually in the garrison.
Ooh, that's pretty painful. Spartan's
Yeah,
taking a lot of health damage.
he's gonna get
there.
whittled down here, actually. Slam does get a couple, but it doesn't matter when the other Spartan is gonna get a slam off here.
Actually, both.
Stormy
Spartans
needs to
gonna
get that
die.
leader back. He's not getting a leader back. He's actually gonna trade leaders here.
Yeah, that was not the best.
That was a
Spartan
little
micro there.
unnecessary. I don't think that needed to happen.
But all of the
Traded the
infantry
Spartan.
is gonna get killed by StormyStyle here, so he's gonna run away with a huge amount of population over that of Seb. And yeah, he might just be straight up out of this game,
Yeah.
to be honest.
He handedly won this fight. That was... Seb opting to put his leader in the garrison rather than go for a slam there.
That was super weird. And neither of them might go after.
Yeah, that was very interesting. I wonder if they're having some lag right now. That might be a factor, but some interesting decisions from both players.
Sniper's trying
Stormy
to keep his
pushing up a
distance.
little bit here. I think this is a little premature.
Yeah, I don't think he
It's
had
not
that
any
much
base
of a
damage,
lead.
just some... Yeah.
Maybe if he can take the garrison, though.
He has some snipers, yeah. He can cap up on his Marines. He's actually going to use the arc defense as well. But again, he doesn't have a lot of base damage. Just a few snipes in these Marines here.
Yeah.
I don't think he is... No, he's not close to Tech 2.
You know, he could just kill some supply pads, though. That could go
Yeah.
a long way.
He's going to get a turret here. Going to force the anti-infantry upgrade as well. Kill a bunch of Marines. So, he is killing off units, but he needs to make sure he doesn't get killed off in return by these turrets.
He's gonna
And he's
run
going to back
away.
off here. Smart decision.
He's done his damage.
I'd like to see him just back off completely and then go for the side mini, where you can see the Douglas is about to pop out for EOD again.
Oh, yeah,
If he could
switched
cap
barracks.
off on that Douglas as well, he would be so far ahead in this match.
Stormy
If he could
actually
kill it
going
again.
tier
Looks
2.
like he's... Yeah, and he's just going to back off here instead. Is he getting his leader back out? No, not at the moment, so it's going to be delayed much further back.
Yeah, if he takes the nodes and stops that base from coming up, he's gonna be so far ahead. And
Yeah,
he can
he's gonna be
get his own
sitting
Spartan
pretty.
back right now. But he's actually gonna
Yeah.
go for a garage instead, having upgraded all the supply pads basically that he's got, except the one in the mini bases. Getting the Marine combat tech upgrade. And the snipers are still
He's
keeping
playing
the
this
Spartan at
very-
bay. There's 5 snipers.
Mm-hmm.
Udagi
So
with
there's
the
the rocket launcher now. But again, there's combat mechanics in return, and that Spartan overextended a little bit. He's going to leap onto the ledge.
Oh, the
He's
high
going to
grab.
get out here. But he still has vision because the Marine in the garrison... Oh my god, that Spartan is so low.
Wow. I can't believe it got away, man. That's crazy.
He barely got that away. Oh my god.
Base is still
Cutting
going
it a
down.
little close with that Spartan there. Stormy's playing this a very cutter-esque style.
Sure is.
Aside from getting the Kodiaks out on Tech 2 now and getting the leader, he played that Tech 1 very much like a cutter would. Heavy Marine, very heavy command on the snipers as well. He's gonna keep EOD's Spartan kind of cornered back here.
Once he gets his own Douglas and maybe a Gale or two, this is gonna turn into a really different
He
thing.
can push. Look at the pop difference. He has
insane.
already over 3 times. Yeah.
Seb tries
especially
to
with these
get away.
Kodiaks that are gonna pop out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seb's trying to make some Kodiaks of his own, but I mean, is it gonna matter?
I don't think so, no. Not at all. Because Stormy's gonna have this combat tech to kill the sentinels that come down. Whereas EOD won't. And he already has insane map pressure. 3 nodes to 1. And that 1 is basically the guaranteed node that you have behind your own base. There's gonna be some hogs pushing out on the side of the map. Stormy should look to deal with those before the threat of a retriever comes in. Because even though he's in a very poor position, if EOD manages to save up for a retriever, can do some damage. And Stormy can always retriever of his own.
Storm is way further ahead to getting there. He's actually getting another
that as well.
generator. The balls in this man. Oh my god.
He is very far ahead, to be fair. He needs to make sure he kills those hogs, though. They're doing some pretty good damage to the gen.
He should be
Actually
able to
bringing
heal
it
it up with
below
the
half
Marines.
to red bar. He should. But that was a little...
I'm not sure he's...
That was a little interesting
doing
for
it,
a
though.
second there.
Yeah. I think he
Kodiak
forgot
is going to
that
get
the Marines...
hijacked, but the Spartans are right next to it.
Ooh, the snipers are doing work.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
they
there
killed
it
it!
is. He's going to kill the Spartan. The Spartan had no health left over from... That was insane.
He's gotta be super careful with these snipers. If one Kodiak shot goes off on them, they die.
They die. Looking at the main of Stormy, arc defense was called down. Gonna probably get a heavy supply pad and a watchtower here, but I don't think you should get much else.
No. And that's
No, the
not
CT
even
rounding
super
it,
worth it, and there's the CTs, yeah.
Yeah, that's 150, 250, excuse me, supply, 200 power, a little more supply because he's not making it, but
We're losing the
like
hogs
yeah,
as well.
for 2 hogs and an arc defense, which is what, like 300? Yeah, agreed. Not worth. Not worth.
Supply pad immediately getting killed there. Luckily he sells it, so he doesn't lose all the money.
He does now have the vision of EOD's Kodiaks.
Oh, what the hell?
Gonna get some
Stormy.
shots on them.
He went tier 3. I thought he would drop a Sentinel
The
and just
retriever,
finish
no?
it, yeah. But he's not going
No,
for that.
he's gonna... Unfortunately, also missing an opportunity to kill the last hog off. He runs right past it with some CT, not microing or paying attention.
Oof.
Looks like he's Sentinel networking instead. Give himself some more vision to clear out the Kodiaks.
He's tossing away some of the Marines. But yeah, these Sentinels should be still getting the Kodiak,
Spartan
so
almost goes down
good
again.
enough.
It might still go down. Oh, it's so
Oh, the Sentinels are nearby! Oh!
Sentinels, the Sentinels!
Oh, the one
Oh, and
from
it
the
goes
long
down to the
range.
Sentinel network.
He really tried to get away, but it wasn't gonna happen. Spartan 7 is so much trouble now. Down to 16 pop. No cash. No nothing.
Yeah.
And this base is going down too. And meanwhile, Stormy
This base
just
is
enjoying his lead.
indeed going down.
He's double expanded, this guy. Wow.
See the Wingman Hornets starting to come out now in tandem with the Kodiaks. And the situation is going from bad to worse for EOD.
Spartan Seb is not even making anything. Just Dougie.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I'd like to see Stormy send something back to kill that hog off, just to eliminate the potential of the retriever. And he is gonna kill it off now.
Oh, he's got
EOD
the...
Spartan 7
no units.
has no units. Train some more.
I was gonna
look,
say for the
he's saving
retriever,
up.
but I mean, what's that really
Yeah,
gonna do?
he's saving up for it, but I don't know.
Pretty sure Stormy
Again,
would have
this is a
picked it
mirror
up
matchup. Like
just now.
Storm, yeah. There it is. Retriever gets called down.
He doesn't even have anything for vision, so...
He doesn't even have the shield.
Oh no. And he's not
Yeah,
gonna have it for
I
a
don't
long
know.
time. So he's gonna do some counter attack damage, sure, but what about after?
But he's gonna lose a lot of that Sentinel's health just over time with no shields.
Yeah, I think this can be just base traded against, to be completely honest with you.
Agreed. Agreed. He's actually gonna call down his own retriever to counter.
What's better than the retriever? Retriever with a shield.
The retriever
Doesn't
too.
have it though.
Electric Boogaloo.
Well, it's actually just the retriever that's called in after the previous one, because the other one will have taken damage. And it can't run away, so...
Yeah, exactly. And it's gonna win this fight handily here. Yep. Gonna touch noses a little bit there, but it's still gonna go down. And EOD Spartan 7 falls to StormyStyle, who's on a absolute tear right now. An absolute tear.
He's won 3 games in a row that we've casted, and who knows what else he's done.
Yeah. I want to say 5 in a row because he did beat out Rock 2-0.
Oh, he did? Okay.
And Rock, like,
Wow. He's just
I mean, we all
stomping all
know
these
how
high-level
good Rock
players.
is. Like, yeah, he is, and he's been very good for a while now. He's come in pretty recently, right? And within like the past year-ish or so, and he's been a very solid player. But I mean, this is something else. He's got some new life coming out today. Absolutely ridiculous.
Did I make a mistake? No, it is Frontier.
Should be, yeah. We are on semis. Alright, anyways, everybody, we're gonna be hopping into Frontier now. Yap, and Forge, and Anders for that fact, since it was an Anders mirror, are off the table for both of these players. Very likely we see Stormy playing the cutter here. And we'll see what EOD Spartan Seb decides to pick in turn. He's gonna go with the tried and true Isabel. Certainly an interesting pick here on Frontier.
Nice.
Not something you see every day.
No, it's pretty
Not
sneaky.
exactly the favorite pick
You can
out of
pick
many
up.
people.
You can do a rush with flamers and pick up
Oh, absolutely.
heal and heavy metal.
Absolutely.
So that's a
Heal
good
heavy
all-in.
metal. He can go for a sniper play and give himself vision with hollow decoy if he decides. Isabel has options here.
Yeah.
It's
You
just
can
not
mini base deal.
definitely not a
with-
traditional lead. Yeah,
You can mini
even.
deal with hollow decoy. You can just go hog with Mac.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of options.
A lot of options for sure. And Stormy gonna opt into that double marine, double supply opener again. EOD going for the Gen 3rd Jackrabbit start as well. Again, some differences in builds.
Jackrabbit's trying to bother the Marines, but the Marines, they're being microed really nicely. They're
gonna micro.
wiggling their way out.
But unfortunately, because he's point blank to the rabbit, it's not going to matter that he's wiggling, because it's going to be point blank, so it's going to get the damage off anyways. Not going to be able to kill it either.
Yeah, if it's right in front, it doesn't matter. But luckily, the Jackrabbit was
Ooh,
starting
Stormy
to gather.
does have a marine over there. Let's see. Nope, he's not going to decide to move it at all to try to intercept that rabbit.
Yeah, it would be risky, and he'd just lose the income. So
Mm-hmm.
I agree with that decision actually. It's a good choice.
Yeah. Storm going for a greedy double gen here. Hasn't picked himself up any minis yet. Very greedy. He's gonna be going for some minis now. Definitely an interesting decision.
Yeah, I want to say Stormy's tier 2 is gonna be really, really quick here.
Yeah.
He's only picking the minis now. Very, very late. And
Yeah.
it's just gonna make a
With
bunch
the
of
EOD
Marines to
going
survive,
leader
I
as
think.
well. Mm-hmm. Especially with EOD going into that leader. The tech difference is going to be massive. Perhaps he's afraid of getting teched instead. He's afraid of the Isabel quick teching here before he can punish under those UNSC turrets, you know?
Oh yeah.
So he's going for the tech himself. He can definitely feint the tech one with those with the heavy marine if he decides to opt into that. But EOD is gonna scout this. He's gonna see double gen coming out here.
It's pretty early for double gen, so he's gonna probably suspect what's going on.
Mm-hmm. My game is freezing up. Just a hint here.
Okay. Is it?
There we go.
completely
Okay, I'm
freezing?
back. It should only be a few seconds behind for fine.
Okay, good.
I don't think anything major is gonna happen here. Yeah, Stormy's gonna click the tech 2. And you can see EOD, he has the Spartan and the Rax. He's going very heavy early. Whereas Stormy's he's gonna be on that tech 2. Gonna be deep in that tech 2 by the time that EOD catches up. Manages to pick the Jackrabbit as well.
I'm ready to see the double hogs. Oh, what? Armory.
Armory, yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
Especially with him being the cutter.
Yeah.
I think
It's
this
gonna
is
take a
just
bit for
fast
that,
combat tech.
Yeah. I can see it. I don't know if I was necessarily expecting the hogs out of him, to be fair, but again, immediately the armory. It's gonna slow down the combat tech, which it looks like he was going for. He had a pretty solid marine masked up.
Yeah, and he's just leaving the map to Spartan Zeb right now, who will catch up in the power department if this is left unchecked for too long. Looks like Stormy is trying to get out there and do something with the Marines, but I think they're just gonna get caught. That would be horrible.
Yeah.
Oh, imagine if the Spartan
And he
hits
needs
them.
to be...
Oh, they're so close to each other. They
Spartan
see each
and a
other.
Mac.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Spartan Seb versus turrets.
And it's a vet 1 Spartan, and assuming he went Mac blast, it is up as well.
That could be rough.
Looks like he's gonna go for minis here. Just a good play. Doesn't have too much base damage at the moment. Oh my god, Stormy's getting so greedy with that leader right now.
Oh, the ODST drop.
Oh, he's gonna whiff the ODST slam in return though. But yeah,
The
his own leader's
mines
gonna
are
die.
okay in terms
Mines
of
aren't gonna go
placement,
off. No, mines are not gonna go off.
only one of them. And the ODST
Stormy got
fall.
so greedy with that leader there. He's gonna get punished super hard.
Yeah, looks like Spartan Seb is gonna cut ahead by a lot here. A lot of the units will try to come back home. Maybe take away a node, maybe? Try to also get a second base. This build is not very good, I think, from Stormy right now. It's just not getting anything done.
He's super greedy right now. Super greedy. I'm hoping it could pull something crazy here, because if not, it almost looks like he's kind of throwing this game a little bit.
Seb's going into the garages now and also expanding himself.
Sniper, unfortunately, in front. Ooh, is gonna get capped off.
Spartan Seb was
Smart
pretty
slam
good.
off the mark.
Both of them are.
A little bit.
Oh, Mac Flash is the lead.
Mag blast
Pain
as
in
well,
the
yeah.
Actually, Jerome is
Yeah,
gonna go
Stormy
down.
keeps walking up with this Tech 1 leader. Now it's Tech 2, but it's too late.
He's also dead.
Yeah. Ooh, that leader's gonna go down as well, though.
The sniper is chasing this back, actually. You know what? This deal by Spartan Sub might not have been very good. That was not a good trade. Not anymore. Although
Yeah,
he
the
needs to
sniper
focus
spam
the
is just
snipers
coming
on
out
the
now.
snipers. Otherwise, you'll
Yeah.
lose too much. Yeah, StormyStyle came out somehow ahead in all of this.
Even with the Mag blast and everything.
Yeah. And he's got an
He just
upgraded
committed
tier
the
2 Spartan right now.
EOD that is, committed the Spartan too far forward. And lost it to the turrets and the snipers. The snipers just got pumped crazy fast.
Yeah. And while this was economically nice for Stormy, he still got to worry about these hogs. They could cancel the base on the left.
Yeah, absolutely.
Actually, Spartan Step built up the armory in the top mini base. That's so funny. He's gonna proxy the Spartan. That's how you win games, guys.
In the meantime, looks like Stormy is... Oh no, there's the Spartan right there. I was about to say, he must have sacked the army for the air pad. We're gonna see probably the Cyclops drop here. At least I'd hope so. I mean, in Isabel Tech 2, what's he gonna go aside from Hogs? Fortunately, this gen is getting caught out.
Oh, good free split. Just seeing the Spartan on the way. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Gen is gonna go down.
Beautiful.
Doesn't matter. if he
ODST
doubles
gonna
ODST.
catch one hog, otherwise off the mark.
Yeah, that one hog definitely should go down. But the other one chasing it.
So unfortunately, the hog, there it is, I was gonna say. So if you queue a hog to ram it won't shoot its main gun until the ram is done. So if you're chasing
Yeah.
another hog, it just won't shoot until the ram is done.
Yeah, you gotta be close enough to trigger the ramming speed, otherwise it's just wasted.
Yeah.
Oh, the
We got a
holograms.
pretty-
That's a lot of tanking
Yeah,
power
pretty
here in
good
front.
hog army coming out here. Yeah, and he is sending it in front now. And look at this, he's splitting the hollows and... Well, he was splitting the hollows off from the main force, but now he's rallying to the main.
We could also be seeing a very nice combination of Spartan Slam and the Mag Blast. Looking forward to it for sure.
It's going to be
mostly
archer
holograms.
missiles actually called down. That was mostly hologram. He got a couple hogs there. Oh, but Stormy's so grouped up here.
Mag
That
Blast is
Spartan
ready.
Slam.
There's a Spartan
there
Slam.
it is.
Oh!
There it is! Oh my god!
Was that good or what?
That was beautiful. Oh,
Spartan
oh
Seb,
my god.
62 population to 31. I think he's done it, man.
Yeah. Stormy, unfortunately, going for an awkward build here. He's gonna...
Ooh, saves
gonna lose.
that. Generator saved. But is that gonna be enough?
Yeah, but it's not gonna really matter because he doesn't have an army, whereas
He could
Seb is
kill the
just
Spartan.
spiraling out of control. He can't afford the ult drop. He can't afford to make troops. He doesn't have the production. He doesn't have the money. Like,
Oh, he's gonna kill the
Spartan's
Spartan.
gonna get caught out
That
here
is
thirsting for
nice.
this leader.
But here is restoration drones, and all these hogs are gonna get healed
Exactly.
up. But they chain ram the
Rams
Spartan
coming
to
down
death.
as well. Yep.
And the turret has been smoked. The only defense
Yeah.
against these hogs. There's two Cyclops actually, two Cyclops. So together with the Gales, maybe there's a tiny bit of hope that he can come back a little bit, but I highly doubt it.
I really doubt it as well.
Except
Another
getting a
gen
third base.
gonna be going down here.
Ooh, barely saves it. That's nice.
Yep, Seb gonna opt to retreat. Gonna look to
Stormy.
pressure the other expo.
Stormy is remaking
Which is a
his
good idea.
roam, and his base is now upgraded to a 7 slot, so he'll be able to do a bit more economic stuff with all that. But as soon as like two
Gonna be
or
getting another
three
supply
Wolverines
pad here.
are joined up here, the Gales are just not going to do anything. And also Seb is trying to hide the fact that he's going for Hornets behind all this, also getting Wingmen behind everything. Cyclops can't shoot
Yeah.
up, so he's pretty screwed, I think.
Yep. On the heel and the node a little bit here. But yeah, Stormy just went for this very awkward build that, like, it just put him so far behind once the Tech 2 rolled around. And he got very aggressive with that leader for, I won't say no reason, but for no reason. Like, wasn't upgraded or anything. He ended up losing it twice.
Not long left until he's full pop on Hornets.
Exactly. This is EOD's game to lose. Full pop already. A lot of it's making or in production, but